last year. Allowed 155 to the Chargers. This one downfield. Beckham got him. Touchdown.
So now that Sam Darnold is in Carolina to compete for a starting job, and if we're being honest, he should win. Like, hands down, he should win. His competition is Sam Darnold, who is god-awful, and Matt Corral, who is a third-round pick, and this is his rookie year. Baker should win the starting position. And now that he's here, we have to ask ourselves, can Baker be a franchise quarterback? Now, if you've seen my other videos where I talk about Baker, but let's be real, you haven't seen those videos. I mean, look at my subscriber count. You haven't seen those videos. But if you have by some chance, you know my feelings on Baker. And that is, I don't believe in Baker. I don't think Baker can be a franchise quarterback. And my reason is, there's nothing special about Baker. He doesn't have any elite traits. And I think a franchise quarterback has to be elite in at least one area. Baker is not elite in any area. Like with his arm talent, he doesn't have a weak arm, but nor is it super strong. He doesn't have like an arm like Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers or Kyler, or the list goes on and on. He doesn't have that kind of arm talent. And if we're being honest, Sam Darnold, just in terms of arm talent, is better than Baker. Again, just in terms of arm talent. Now, Sam Darnold's arm talent does not translate to on-field success. So I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to say Sam Darnold is better than Baker. He's not. I just said a few seconds ago that Sam Darnold is garbage. He's bad. But his arm, I think, is stronger than Baker's. He can make throws that Baker can't. But Baker is still a better quarterback than Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's god-awful. But getting back to Baker's traits, he doesn't have any kind of special traits. Like in mobility, yeah, Baker's not CNET fitted. He can move around a little bit, but he's no Lamar. He's no Kyler. He's no Josh Allen. Hell, he's not even as mobile as Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes ran like a 4.8 and a 40. But you watch Patrick Mahomes move around and things he can do. Baker can't do those things. He's no like Cam when it comes to mobility. He's not even Aaron Rodgers when it comes to mobility. Aaron Rodgers is a fairly mobile quarterback. He's not the athlete Aaron Rodgers is. When it comes to size and power, like he's no Josh Allen or Cam when it comes to size and ability to move around and run through a defender to gain extra yards or to be important in a short yardage situation. He's not that. He's not the cerebral quarterback who can pick apart a defense like a Tom Brady or a Drew Brees or a Peyton Manning. He's not that. He's not super accurate. Even though he was billed as being super accurate coming out of college, I believe he's led the league in interceptions since he's coming to the league. So you can't claim to be super accurate if you're leading the league in interceptions. So we can't say he's that guy who can be pinpoint accurate and just pick apart a defense by dinking and dunking. He's also not that. What about Baker? What about Baker is special? And the answer to me seems to be nothing. Now, he's decent or good at a few different things. I'm not saying he's bad. He's obviously not bad. Baker Mayfield is a starting caliber quarterback. But there's nothing he's special at. There's nothing he's elite at. And I just, for one, think you need to be elite at something to be a franchise quarterback. There has to be something about you that sets you apart, that makes you someone who an offense can be built around. Baker doesn't have anything like that. Like, say what you want about, I'm trying to think of a quarterback who may not be that good, but has like an elite trait that you can build around. Maybe like, actually, I can't think of a quarterback who's not that great, but has an elite talent. I mean, there's probably a lot of quarterbacks out there who aren't that great, but have like amazingly strong arms. We hear all the time about quarterbacks who can throw the ball like 70 yards off a knee, but don't end up being that good in the league. So that might be an example right there. But Baker doesn't even have that. He has moxie, and he's tough, and he's gritty, and he's the guy who's going to wear his heart on his sleeves, and maybe that sets him apart. But I think a lot of guys in the league are gritty. A lot of guys in the league are tough. A lot of guys in the league, can be emotional. That doesn't necessarily make them great. That just makes them emotional. That's all it is. Now, I'm not saying that hasn't served Baker well. He wasn't that highly recruited coming out of high school. He turned that into being the number one pick in the draft. Like, you got to commend the guy for that. For a guy who's not big, fast, or strong, or all that strong, he was the number one pick in the draft. You got to give him credit for that. Now, I don't think he was the best quarterback in the draft that year, and I do think he benefited from playing in a quarterback-running system at Oklahoma, but you can't take away from him that he was the number one pick in the draft. But with the number one pick, you expect to get a franchise quarterback. And I don't believe Baker is that, because I don't believe Baker to have any kind of special traits or have any kind of elite traits or any kind of trait that sets him apart from other quarterbacks. So yeah, if you believe in Baker, hit me up in the comments. We can talk about it. I'm open to being convinced that Baker can be an elite quarterback and he can be a franchise quarterback, because he now plays for the franchise that I root for. So if you have some reasons as to why Baker is elite and can be a franchise QB, let me know. I want to hear him. I really do want to hear him. I really do want to be hopeful about Baker's prospects on the Panthers. I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to watch this season and Baker leads the team to a 12-5 record, throws for 5,000 yards and 40 touchdowns, or 6 picks or something like that. I would love for that to happen. I just don't believe it will, because I don't believe in Baker. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up. And while you're down there, smash that subscribe button too. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.